Hello my lovelies and welcome to another plan with me. Today we are in my Happy Planner and we are doing the week of February the 18th to the 24th, and the kit we were going to be using is this one from the FabPlannerPrint. I do PR for the FabPlannerPrint, but I've shopped with her for over a year now. I've only recently been made a PR girl for her, so which I'm absolutely over the moon about and absolutely stoked by. Yeah, I was kind of never really thought about doing PR work before the sort of towards the end of last year, and I always kind of said to myself, if I went into PR work with the planning, that it would be for shops that I know well and I trust and I use a lot, sort of thing. I do try out other shops from time to time, and sometimes I do go back to shops I've used before just because they've got a kit I really like, or what, you know, or they've got something different I'd like to try. So I'm undecided so far where, because these day covers are so gorgeous. I've no idea where I'm going to put my date dots. So for now, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to lay everything down. So yeah, I always said it would be for shops that I wanted, you know. Not that I have anything against any of the other planner shops. I don't at all. Just, I would personally, it was always, if I did go into PR work, it would be because I'm a huge fan of that shop and I'm a regular. Doesn't mean that I won't use other shops. I do use other shops. It just meant that I guess it was just kind of showing loyalty to the shops that I prefer, and everybody has their favourites, and I've been so fortunate to land a PR position with two shops that I have used for well over a year and will continue to use, even if, you know, I'm not kept on as a PR girl. Do you know what I mean? They're still, the owners are friends of mine, so I'm still going to use them irrespective. It's just really nice to have this opportunity to promote for them. Like, I mean, I always mention who my kits are from, etc. to you guys anyway, but it's just really nice to do it for two shops I absolutely adore. Obviously I do have a PR code for FabPlannerPrint, and that's 10 Lauren, and you'll get 10% off your order. And one other thing I will say, sorry, I'm just stretching over for the tweezers I'd left slightly out of range. So yeah, so I absolutely love it. I always, tag the shops I use anyway, and it's just really nice to have a really nice, the opportunity to be able to promote, and obviously through promoting the shops, you obviously increasing sales, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I have that opportunity to do it. I know social media are being a little bit arsey at the moment with PR posts, etc. Must make sure that if it's an ad, you put ad on it, or you could get yourself blocked or suspended from that social media platform. So yeah, I mean, complying with the laws of this country, etc. It might still be different in America. I'm not 100% sure. But I, off the top of my head, the article I read regarding doing PR work from the point of view of obviously planner girls, I can't remember if it was a UK advertising clause or whether it's a international advertising clause, in which case it's done on the social media platforms itself, but they're, you know, just got to remember to say that I'm advertising. So that's my headers and my day covers down. Now, as it suggests, I'm going to do my checklist. Now, I want to do things a little bit differently. This gorgeous kit comes with this absolutely fabulous, huge double sticker. Now, it's not quite 4 boxes, she says, laying it down. If you added a header, another header, it is 4 boxes worth. So I just want to jig it up. It is going on Friday, Saturday. The reason being is because I always do housework on a Sunday. And just wanted to jig it up. And being as this week was half-term week, or will be half-term week, it just gave me the opportunity to jig things around, because obviously with it being half-term, there's not an awful lot of time to actually do other things. So I am going to colour block best I can, just because I can, just because I do. I tend to sort of think it lends itself better if it's like bled down the page. Obviously bearing in mind that I'm not going to be using all of these half boxes. I'm going to be using the mini checklist boxes. So Thursday. So basically the whole week is going to be as normal. That, honestly, doing the day covers, the headers in those colour schemes, I've just noticed that I was just panicking. As I was laying these, I was kind of thinking in the back of my head, oh, I haven't checked the colour. I'm colour blocking. I haven't checked the colours of the mini checklists. Look at that, guys. Matches perfectly. That was literally just pure luck. Absolutely 100% pure luck that they happen to be the colours, because I literally did my headers as normal, and as you saw, I picked out the colour coordinating ones off of here to match up, and it was just literally pure luck. Note to self, don't hope and pray on pure luck again. So because it's half-term week, I know I'm not going to have a great deal to do on those days anyway, so it just allows me that little bit of extra movement. Now what I usually do is I put washi in as headers, so I think we're just going to use these two just to jazz it up. I hope you guys are in shot for this. You can see everything nicely. So what I tend to do is just alternate these little blank headers, or washies if you like, do come with the kit, as you can see. So, and like I said, I just like to alternate them all the way along. So like on a Saturday, all I ever do is change the kitty litter. I obviously go out and do things with the kids, etc., or with the hubby, but with it being half-term week, I'm obviously going to be going out and doing things with them rather than having general things to do, if that makes sense. So there's not going to be any hospital appointments on this week or anything like that, because they're out of the way now. I took Luca to his second appointment yesterday, and he finally had his referral to the ENT centre. which we've been waiting on forever. And he was referred 6 months ago. We went back to the Elizabeth Foundation, which is the hearing department for children down here in Hampshire in the UK, last Tuesday, and then yesterday afternoon I had to take him back to the actual ENT department, to which my lovely little bumpkin, I'm going to lay the big one in now actually. You can see it's lovely, it's just one big sticker. I know I need to really concentrate so I get this really straight, because it is such a gorgeously big sticker. I'm wondering if maybe I should have whited out that really thick black line, which I'm just going to do quickly. Like so. Well, being as I can see the thin line between the boxes, definitely think whitening these out is going to help a lot. Like so, and now it should just lay flat. Look at that. Perfect. And yes, it has, right, just whiten those black lines out. Like so. And now we're just going to go back to these. So I wanted not the inkwell, silly me. Right, I'm putting the coffee cup and the book on the Thursday, just like so, and I want to put the candles on the Sunday, because I just think that they're appropriate pictures to go with the scene in the middle. I mean, you might not think so, but I like that. And then the inkwell can just go any old where over this side. Already decided I wasn't going to use the chair because technically it's there, just not enlarged, but it is that, basically that sticker there. So I think I will put this, I love the inkwell, on here, like so. And then I think I'm going to put the book. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to put the book there like that, and then I'm going to use the directional signs because I don't want Once Upon a Time next to Once Upon a Time. So I'm just going to pop. Nope. Okay. I had far too much white gap then. Right, like so. So yeah, I'm really liking how that's coming together now. Okay, so moving on, you guys are probably going to laugh at me. I say this every week without fail. Let's just get rid of the rubbish and find my theme sticker. Now I could have quite easily have used the Once Upon a Time, but I like the theme sticker with this one, which is a book is a dream you can hold in your hands. I know, no, you lot are now shouting at me because you know full well I've changed things up and I don't really want to stick this to my hand, so I'm just going to stick it on there. Because what I actually want to do, bad me, is to carry on and do my sidebar completely to myself in a minute. Because I've learnt a new trick of keeping everything lined up in, it's probably not a new trick, there are probably planners out there, I've been doing it for years, but although I haven't actually seen anybody on YouTube or anything do it, or Instagram, and that's, I use Skinny Washi down here now, which pushes the sidebar out, makes it a little bit more white space than if that gap was there still. Kind of like a crack washi, if you like, I kind of use it. I do it in the Aerocondition. I started doing it in the Aerocondition as well now, just because I like the effect of it. And like I said, make sure everything in your sidebar stays straight, because you've got a straight edge to work against, and evenly spaced. So, and it does push everything out a little bit. If that makes sense. So, oh, I didn't show you guys what washies I've picked for this kit, did I? Thinking about it off the top of my head. Give me 2 seconds just to finish these headers, and I will show you what I picked. Although what I'm going to use, I don't actually know. I think it's going to be entirely based on how this goes now. What colour did I want? Green. So, like so. Right, I normally put a washi in between at this point, but I'm not going to. So this gorgeous pale blue, which, oh, it's a new washi, is obviously what I'm going to use. It adds that little bit of sparkle, and it does mean I get that edge. Now I picked these two, which is this lovely marbled effect, which I thought goes really, really well with that pink. And I also picked this, which is kind of a tealy blue, but I thought was a really nice mix of the green with the blue. And I thought, oh, it says Hogwarts, so kind of the lightning bolt's kind of Harry Potter themed. And I thought I'd stick it down the bottom. And see how we get on with spacing on that front. So what I usually do in my today is I normally put a 1/4 box and a 1/2 box. So what I want to be mindful of is how much space at this point I've got. So I'm going to be using these relatively plain ones over here, I think. So I think with that wide washi, yes, I do need to white it out. I am aware of that, guys. I'm only going to fit the full box, which is fine with me. So, give it back. Based on that, then we are just I'm gonna lay that washi first. How wonky a line was that? Right. Okay, that wasn't brilliant. Okay, I'm just taking the excess off. Like so. Okay, got a bit on my desk. Okay. That's the only thing, when you change up slightly, but know what works well for you. It can lead, yeah, I know, I'm going to pig's ear of this, to having to do things a little bit on the spot, as you can see. And I'm just trying to get this done nice and quickly. I'm going to white out around this bit though. I kind of wish that my Happy Planner didn't have these big floral bits on, but we'll work with it. We will work with it. So, now what I'm going to do is move that over across, and I'm going to bring in this washi. And line it up best I can at the bottom. So, and then again on, oops. Okay, if you're wondering what I'm using to cut my washi, it's just my Cricut scraper. I call it my washi cutter, and then I'm undecided whether or not I'm going to go all the way across on this. So I'm going to leave that for a minute. And then I worked out I only actually need the 1/2 box. That works perfectly. Move that out of the way so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I want another relatively plain one. I'm guessing this one is relatively plain. So that works out perfectly. And then with these boxes, I'm just going to do them as normal. So I want a pink, don't I? Oh, like so. So I don't have that. I'm just going to use this dotty one. Oh, hang on, I've got some others somewhere. Would they not go better? Not especially. No, actually, changed my mind on that one. Use that one. Just getting a little bit potty. So then I've just got that little gap at the bottom which I can fill with a washi strip. It's not an issue. Okay, right, moving on now. I need to pick one to go in the background there. So I'm going to use this one just because I can. And then we are going to continue over here with the same pattern. Of jigging things around a little bit. So obviously I've got more quarter boxes left over already than I would ordinarily have. So that's the background behind the ink well. So we're going to pop that one in there and then we're going to use that one in there like that, and then I'm going to use this one which matches the date covers in there like so. And then I've got two choices at this point. I can either use washi or use this, which isn't going to be anywhere near wide enough. So where'd the washi strips go? There, up here. Yeah, I don't actually think these are going to be wide enough neither. But then the other washi I've picked out, pink, is too wide. So I'm just going to do that. I think bridging the gap like that works quite well. I'm going to have to put the washi in to bridge the gap on the other side though. So bear with me on that front. I'm just going to put the washi down like so. I may decide to go across to there, I don't know yet, but to do that. Right now I can infill like that and like that, and then again on that one, and then I'm going to grab this odd one that's left over from the top and just plonk it in like so. Just means I've also used up a bit more of the kit. I'm really liking that. I don't know about you guys. And now to work on the side bar, so I'm just going to move that page out of the way. This is a new reel of washi. So I'm just going, I tend to find that glitter washi, it could just be me, are just a little elasticated, just where you don't need them to be. That could be me. I quite like this glitter washi because it does snap off quite well. It doesn't tear. Some glitter washes you get tear and it's horrid when it does that. We go all the way down, and now you'll see what I mean by I don't have to flip it upside down and try and line it up and then hope and pray that the rest of the side bar marries up, because that washi strip does it all for me. So moving on now, I normally put, I think, a to-do, because there isn't on this week. So that's fine. And then I'll put a checklist in, which is going to be this gorgeous checklist here, because it's just stunning and I love it, like so. And then I want a, what do I want to do, a buy. So I'll put a buy one in at this point. Like so, and then I'm just going to pop a full box. As much as I love that and I want to use it, it's Monday to Friday. And obviously I'm not buying things Monday to Friday. But you know what, I could make it work for me because I do absolutely love it. The other option is to, I could do that actually. Just because I want to use the sticker, I'm going to put a Monday to Friday one down here. I don't normally, but it just seems a real shame to waste that sticker because it's absolutely stunning. And then what I'm going to do is get one of these, what I call white space or freestanding checklists, if you like, and then I'm going to very carefully line it up with the edge of that sticker, and I think that works actually. I think that works really well. So all I'm left with now is the fact that I need a habit tracker in the same colours, so they are in here. My spare habit trackers, and it's a case of matching the colours as best I can. I think it's going to be this green here. Have I got space? No, I don't have space for washi, which is quite annoying actually, because I would quite like some space for a washi strip if I had a washi strip back, which I don't think I do. I'm going to use a littles. That's what I normally use, a littles. I'm not even that worried if I cover it up, if I'm honest, which I'm probably about to do by using this. It's because I've used two full boxes. Which I have, but it's okay because I put a sticker there anyway. So, there we go. Right, now all I need to decide is what weekend banner I'm going to use. So let's move the cutter out the way, the tweezers out the way, and bring it all back in, like so. Oh, we haven't done date dots yet either, which is really quite annoying, but I think I've worked out where I'm going to put them. So we've got, let's see, 18. There, like that. I don't think that's too invasive on the picture. At least I'm trying not to be invasive on the picture. $20, $21. Sorry, concentrating and not really chatting. So yeah, like I said, Luca had his second hospital appointment at ENT. They have decided that because of his issues with not being able to sleep, being a very loud sleeper, being a very light sleeper because he's loud, broken sleep patterns, difficulty speech because he has very large or enlarged tonsils. Not that he has tonsillitis or anything like that. They are going to go ahead and do ears, nose and throat operation, which is your adenoids, your grommets and your tonsils, within the next 3 months, which I wasn't expecting. But then I'm also glad that they're actually going to get off their backsides and do what is needed to be done. Don't need that. That one. Don't need that one because the kids are off school. Okay, so first up we have laundry one. So I think I'm going to do someone. There, like so. I know, I'll probably end up putting it away on the Wednesday, like so. So these are from the Mix Match Planner. This is Little Shopping Mini. She's also from the Mix Match Planner. I do have another page of those somewhere. No idea when I'm going to do the shopping this week. So I'll do it on Saturday, I think. And then I want, where's my cleaning mallow gone? Sworn I had him. There he is. So put cleaning mallow down like so. Bear with me 2 seconds because I think on a sheet up here somewhere I have a hoovering mini like so, and then I just need a do I use trash? No, I'm going to use one of my little trash cans that I have to hand here, which is here just because I haven't left myself an awful lot of room. As you can see, that's my cleaning day. And then if I remember correctly, FabPlannerPrint does a clean script sticker, which I normally just haphazardly plonk there. Just realised I haven't picked a weekend banner either, and I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put it, if I'm honest. But I think I'm going to go for the blue. And I'm going to pop it along there. Just like so. So my rent due sticker always goes here on a Monday. And these are ones I've printed myself. Don't need that one, don't need that one, don't need that one. This little character here is the Chibi Girl from FabPlannerPrint. And she represents planning in this planner, which I always do on a Thursday. She obviously is my character sticker for this planner. And as it's half term this week, I'm just going to plonk a massive Chibi Girl because I'm going to need loads of coffee. These are from Your World of Colour, and just my weekly change the kitty litter. It doesn't really matter. Normally I do it on a Saturday, but I do it on a Friday. So that's date night and happy meal. I don't need those. That's gas. Right. The superhero pants are for my son, and they just get plonked down there. Don't need Etsy or Payday stickers this week. All my spares. Shark Mini. Can just sit here. I normally put her right up there, but she won't stick to the glitter. I know she won't. Don't need back to school floss, more gas, coffee, and wine mini. Right, I don't have any appointments on this week whatsoever either. So that is pretty much it, guys. My desk is an absolute mess, but that's just me. I might pop a couple of bits of deco on. I'm not sure what though. That's too big to go where I want it to go. No, I'll leave it. I will find another use for that deco. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked this little plan with me. I think this kit is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you agree. And I will catch you again next time on my next video. Bye, lovelies.